Alright, this part of the game is going to be rough. Statue is realistic and intimidating. Its eyes are quite shiny, and you notice that one is blue and one is red. It seems the blue eye is loose. I'm going to need that for when I go back to Charn later. It's missing an eye and only has one left. This dragon statue is a symbol of world peace that was erected after the Great War. I read somewhere that it was a gift from the Charnian royalty, who were on speaking terms with Hawkshire back then. Apparently, the statue came right from Charn Castle itself. If you have business in the castle, go ahead, but keep in mind that the king is busy meeting with some Trevelyan officials and is unavailable. If you have business in the castle, okay, same thing. I'm gonna save just in since I got that sapphire. Alright, let's get this part over with. I think my father's having a meeting with some Trevelyan generals, but I should be able to talk my way into the front room. I'm going to go and speak to my father on my own about our situation. Once I've convinced him of the danger, I'll send for you. Is that okay? That's probably for the best. Until everything's out in the open, I don't think it's a good idea to run to those Trevelyan's. We'll go and see if Martyn's about while we wait, and get some much-needed answers. I haven't seen the old chap in a few years now. It'll be nice to speak with him again. Okay, you do that. Martyn is a wise man. He knows about things the rest of us can only begin to understand. Hopefully he can think of a way to rescue Liana. Where can we find him? Martyn rarely leaves the library. In the northwestern part of the castle. He'll most likely be there. I hope he is able to help you. From what you and Ark have said, I think he'll know something at least. See you soon. Oh no, she left my party. Merces. I have no idea which room will cause me to continue the story. The dungeons are below, but I wouldn't go down there if I were you. The worst criminals are placed in the max security area, where monsters are allowed to roam free. You won't find much of interest to you. You cannot pass beyond this point. Below here is the maximum security area. Can't believe you would actually put monsters down there. What if they break through and kill everyone in the castle? You should feel lucky you won't ever have to set foot inside such a place. That's awfully specific. Oh hey, it's Barkless! Serves you right. The dungeons are below, but I wouldn't go down there. As a desert country, the Hawkshire is often plagued by bandits. Most are just small-time and tossed into the cells just below here, but the especially diabolical prisoners are placed in the max security area. I shudder when I think of that place. The cells aren't locked, and the prisoners can walk around, but deadly monsters roam the place, and the prisoners have nothing to help them survive. Mind your tongue around the king, adventurers. He doesn't take kindly to being spoken to like a commoner. Symmetrically similar NPCs. Why? Guess I'm gonna be able to get in here someday? Maybe? I'm sure going north will cause the story to continue. And this guy says the same thing too. Not much going on around here. Well, and vaguely remember this way leading to the throne room. We should wait to be sent for before we go there. Okay, where do we go next? I guess this room. I'm nervous about it. Ah, there he is. Let me guess. You have come to speak to me about the Sword of Gaia. I know all about what is happening with the world's nations. It was only a matter of time before somebody unearthed the blade. You know about what is happening? You know about Castoth? Please, you have to tell us. I am descended from the archive keeper of the ancients himself, Ark. The book into which Gaia wrote of Castoth is in my possession alone. I know of everything, and I think it's time that all of you, especially the bearer of the sword, and you too, Ark, have answers. Come, I'm going to tell you everything. What can you tell us about Castoth? We need to know how to defeat him. I do know of Castoth, but alas, this is not something I can tell you, as no human, living or dead, has ever discovered the way. However, with the sword of Gaia unsealed, and the presence of Ark here today, perhaps it is possible. That may make all the difference. Never before has Ark himself deigned to meddle in Castoth's plans. Castoth spoke to me in a dream while we were staying in Blackrock Inn. He tried to convince me to help him capture Ark. Do you know why this is? Well, Ark, what say you? Are you able to tell them why this conflict has so far rested almost entirely on your shoulders? What did you do to him? Is this something to do with my past? Did I perhaps serve Castoth or something before I lost my memory? Oh, I see that even now your memory eludes you. Well, in that case, I have to go even further, right to the beginning. It has been a tale carried down since the dawn of life on Legionwood. At the dawn of the time, two companion gods collaborated to construct this universe out of nothing. The two gods worked together to accomplish their goal of creating a new world, and each one had dominion over exactly half of the universe's mass. After the work was finished, the gods went their separate ways. Soon after this, life began to emerge. Our planet, Legionwood, was but the first of many worlds. Religion tells us this is how the universe came to be, and records passed down from the time of the precursors suggest it may be more truth than myth. But in the ruins, Gaia was supposedly a human with advanced technology and magic, and nothing more. Unless he hid his powers somehow. I know this. This is a story that is in the very core of each religious teaching in Legionwood. Why is this important? The story itself is it's what happens after. The tales of the gods which are not recounted in modern scriptures. That is important. The god who created Legionwood was called Gaia. After his work was finished, Gaia chose to live a life of peace as a mortal in his newly created paradise. So he turned himself into a normal human. You have heard of the Weave, have you not? The greatest of Gaia's creations? According to the church, it's the source of all life. Wait, you mean it's real? It would seem so. Those of us who study the arcane also understand that it is the origin of all magic, the lifeblood of this world itself. Some call it the heart of Legionwood, but it's not a physical thing. It's perhaps something altogether more spiritual, existing outside of time and space. I cannot tell you exactly what the Weave is, but it is what drives the cycle of birth and rebirth in our world, and it is where Gaia placed his own soul so that he would live again. Thousands of years later, the precursors on our planet had reached their peak, and Gaia re-emerged as the legendary scientist and king so famous in precursor literature. When we passed through the Technopolis on our way through the border desert, we spoke to some kind of machine, who told us of the precursor civilization and Castoth's arrival. She told us of Gaia's research and his eventual invention of the swords which sealed Castoth away. She said Castoth's origins was unknown even to Gaia. Yes, you would have been told that. Only Gaia's closest companions know of the true story behind Castoth, and they preferred to keep the story secret, ensuring their friend remained a legend. Of course, as a direct descendant of Gaia's archive keeper, I too know, and so will you. It was during Gaia's research concerning space travel that he made contact with a powerful entity from beyond the stars. It was Gaia's old comrade, the second god, who was overjoyed to reunite with his friend again. Through months of correspondence, Gaia soon learned about his past and began to remember the time when he too was a god. However, Gaia and the other god did not remain friends for long. Gaia disputed the ability of the other god to oversee the entire universe, and a rift grew between the two. Gaia was a spiteful person. In order to appease his rival, Gaia deigned to test a new weapon, the arcane cannon, but misfired, destroying several planets under the dominion of the other god. Yikes! It was all a horrible misunderstanding. Gaia had simply attempted to impress his comrade with power, though this failed and took many innocent lives in the process. A spiteful misunderstanding? Saying two different things. Unfortunately, the opposing god took this to be an affront to his divine rule, and sought to destroy Gaia for his hubris. I'm guessing that Gaia wanted to prove himself worthy and figured a big dick cannon would be the way to go. He created Castoth to destroy Legionwood, didn't he? I think I am starting to figure out who this god is. Yes, Ark. Castoth was the powerful demon sent to destroy Legionwood at the rival god's command, but Castoth didn't fully succeed. He was sealed at the cost of Gaia's life and Legionwood was safe. However, Castoth didn't fear. He expected that his creator, his patron god, would rescue him from his prison. Is that why Castoth was able to be revived during the Great War? His creator came and rescued him? Alas, no. The Great War was thousands of years after Gaia's death, and Castoth directed his followers in obtaining the swords and using them to break the seal. In fact, the very reason why Castoth wished to be unsealed was so he could strike back against his creator. The fate of Legionwood stopped being his concern, and that is true today. Castoth spent years sealed away from life, forsaken by the creator whom he had killed for and served with his very existence. That is all Castoth wishes, to break free and use the tremendous power of the two swords to defeat his creator. The destruction of Legionwood is just an unfortunate side effect. Do you see now why Castoth wishes to destroy Ark above all else? It is said in Gaia's records that the creator of Castoth was a remorseful entity. Even though at the time he was blinded by rage, someday he would feel guilt for what he had done. Perhaps he would one day take matters in his own hands and do what Gaia could not. Perhaps he would come to Legionwood to destroy that which he had created. Just as Gaia did, he would place his soul into the weave and enter the cycle of rebirth, eventually to reincarnate amongst the people he once doomed to extinction. Do you understand now? Do you realize what exactly I have just told you? God, it can't be. No, I refuse to believe it. A sin as terrible as Castoth. It's true, that our god, his name is Ark Reaver. Gaia wrote that one day, when Castoth's hatred toward his own creator grew powerful, you would be drawn to Legionwood. His purpose is to destroy you, nothing more. And that, your majesty, is why our emperor requires Hawkshire's aid. That is why? Not for war, just to apprehend this one man? The traitor who assassinated the Charnian king is expected to arrive in Hawkshire sometime soon. The emperor believes that he may not yet know he is being pursued and might come here seeking allies. We need you to be vigilant and help us to bring this traitor to justice. And for the sake of this horrid war, allow Charn to know that the killer of their monarch has been captured and that Treble sincerely apologizes for his actions. Let's see. I don't know. Ark has done a lot for both our nations in the past. How can you be sure it is him? Please, believe us that we are quite shocked by his actions too. We were seen by both our entourage and the Charnian queen on the battlements of Charn Castle following the assassination, along with several other unknown people. And he has also stolen the prized frigate of the Trevelyan Navy. Well then, if these things are true and he has become such a diabolical man, I have no choice but to lend my support. Father! Father! Lady Thyrra, what are you doing here? We had sent men to look for you. Where have you been? I've had half my army combing the desert for you. It's not important right now. I was trying to actually find out more about the stupid war you've been so bent on committing the nation to, and I discovered something which you must know. Father, your life is in danger. Thyrra, you cannot just rush in here after days of absence and say such things. How can you know this? The assassin who killed the King of Charn is here in Hawkshire, and with a group of travelers. They're journeying to defeat him and the one he works for. One of them is Ark of Treble. Please, Father, you need to speak with them right now. Aw, shit. Really? Is this true? Is Ark here in the castle? Yes, he and his companions know all about the assassin and his motives. Please, send for him right away. Your Majesty, the traitor is in the castle. You must be speaking to the scholar Martyn. What will you have us do? Yes, it must be done. Praise be to Gaia that they have not harmed my daughter. Take some guards and apprehend them. Inform the jailers that they are to be held in the max security area until the proper authorities can arrive from Treble. What? What are you talking about? Ark and the Urs aren't criminals. You can't do this. I will accompany them. Thyrra, you have been misled. I'm going to bring justice upon these miscreants. What? No, they haven't done anything. They are trying to protect you. Let's go for them now while they don't suspect they're coming. Xanthus, do not let the princess out of your sight. Yes, my liege. I shall not turn my eyes for a second. This is still a huge shock to me. Are you sure your knowledge is sound? How can I be a god of all things without knowing it? Think deep inside yourself, Ark. There are too many questions you have about your life that can only be explained this way. The strange powers you have, the fact that you were drawn to the sword of Gaia without knowing what it was, Castoth's grudge against you. Come on, you know it to be true. I don't know if I'm ready to believe it, but you're right. I traveled with you all these years and you never told me you suspected this? I never questioned you or the things you did. But now it turns out you're the one responsible for all this chaos and death? I don't know if I want to believe this either. How can I be the squire of Castoth's creator? Alexis, how could I have known? Look at me and tell me I haven't been a good person all these years. I feel just as ashamed as you that I have apparently been responsible for so much death. I feel humbled, I really do. You were only a good person because you didn't remember who you were. I'm starting to feel sorry I ever trusted you. Lan, I didn't know. Please believe me. I'm not sure what to say. I don't care what your motives are or what you've done. I just want to end this and get my sister back. There are some things that we're going to need to discuss, but now's not the time. We're going to have to learn to deal with this for now because we don't have the time to come to terms with it. Besides, didn't Martyn say you came here to destroy Castoth because you felt guilty about what you had done? It doesn't sit well with me that you did these horrible things. We're going to need to talk about this sometime. But still, I agree with Lan. We need to focus on the task at hand for now. What I feel about you means nothing because we need your help. This doesn't mean I'm comfortable with the idea yet, but I'm willing to put it aside for now. Tell me how to defeat Castoth. I need to end this now. In order to defeat Castoth once and for all, you must find and unseal the Sword of Arc. Once the two swords have been unsealed, you must take them to the two forges hidden somewhere on the edges of the world to restore their power. Once they are charged, if Arc himself wields them, Castoth should be able to be defeated. However, you also have to track Merces' movements along the way and try to prevent him from killing any more people. Speaking of which, he's due to arrive here any time now. Thyrra should send for us soon. Somehow we have to get Liana back as well. Yes, and I have thought of a plan for that too. Lan, Merces requested a trade-off. The sword for your sister, correct? Yes, that's right. He promises she will be returned without harm if we give him and Castoth the Sword of Gaia. Then we shall give it to him, but not in the way he thinks. We must find out where the Sword of Arc lies, and Castoth will be able to pinpoint its location if the other sword is in close proximity. So what do we do? Merces will inevitably arrive here if he wishes to continue his mission, but when he does, he'll be at a disadvantage. With the help of the King's Men and the Sword of Gaia, you may just be able to defeat him. Anyone in League of the Followers is given an artifact to prove they are working for the Order. If you can get wherever they gave Merces, I can use it to divine the location of their base. Once you're there, you can simply offer the sword to Castoth himself. If he believes you're cooperating with him, he may yet divulge the location of Sword of Arc /0 index. Right, and the fact that we've killed Merces, you think he'll just let that one slide? Castoth cares not for anybody in the service. Merces is merely a pawn to him, expendable. Okay, so we're in Castoth's catacombs surrounded by his followers, and somehow we convince him to tell us this. How? Yeah, this is a pretty dumb plot sometimes. Alas, that I do not know. Trade him for the location. Give him me. He tried to recruit Lan already, right? Through a dream? He has no way of knowing if or not Lan has decided to join him. Besides, in a way, I guess I deserve to face whatever punishment is tossed my way. Okay, so what will you do? Lan, you, Alexis, and Thyrra will tell Castoth that you have captured me, pacified me with the power of the Sword of Gaia. They don't know its power is gone. I'll willingly wait in Castoth's catacomb, feigning amnesia. Meanwhile, you offer to help Castoth, tell him you'll get the Sword of Arc. And how do we get you and the first sword back after all this? Castoth's followers are moral men, correct? I'll use mind magic to escape from captivity when you return, and we'll retake Gaia's sword. With both swords, even powerless, there should still be some sort of effect. We can use this and fight our way out of the place. Hopefully, we can kill Merces in the process. If not, we'll just have to try and keep track of his actions while we search out the forges. Though I would rather not let any more killing happen. That plan, it could work. That way we can rescue Liana, find Castoth's base of operations, and still end up with both swords. Speaking of which, Martyn, do you know where either of the forges are? Unfortunately, no. Gaia did not choose their locations, so they aren't listed in his records. However, I'm sure they're listed somewhere. There are many texts in the library that predate the Great War. While you carry out your plan, I will study them in detail. Okay, so settled. That's what we'll do. Now, shall we go and see if Thyrra is ready to send for us yet? The Trevelyan Generals. Stay where you are, villains. You are hereby under arrest under order of the Emperor of Trevel. Under arrest? Why? Don't play dumb with me, Charnian. You and the traitor there assassinated the King of Chard and made off in a Trevelyan flagship. I'm afraid to say you're going right into the maximum security area until the Emperor can arrive to execute you. Wait, we didn't assassinate the King of Chard. We're trying to help catch the true assassin. The King of Hawkshire is in danger. Arcanius, we don't have time for this. Where's the king? We must make sure he's protected at all costs. Do not attempt to lie, Ark. I saw you in the battlements of Charn Castle that day with my own eyes. The Queen of Charn has threatened an all-out attack on Treble lest the Emperor executes the assassin and from Charnian emissaries. You caused a lot of chaos, you swindling bastard, but don't worry. I'll soon see your head cut off and everything will return to normal. And I'll no longer have to share the Emperor's recognition with a lawless nobody who can't even remember where he was born. You're letting your true motivation slip there, man. You're supposed to keep that part quiet. Pretend to be a reasonable soldier. Arcanius, this is no time to act spiteful. Please, listen to us. We are here to defend Hawkshire from the true killer. Ha, you expect me to fall for your mind tricks too? Am I supposed to believe that? It's true, you self-righteous idiot. Ask Martyn. Ask Princess Thyrra. We're on a quest to stop all this madness. Your Emperor could be the next target. We need to stand and fight together. It's true, what they speak of. There is a crisis engulfing Legionwood as we speak, and they alone know how to stop it. This scholar must be an accomplice of theirs. I see it now. They used his charisma and status to hoodwink the princess into leading them to Hawkshire to assassinate the king, and implicate Treble in yet another murder. Shall we call for the guards, sir? Yes, Thomas, fetch the captain of the guards. Tell him to prepare the dungeons. Melday and I will bring these traitors in. Of course, sir. It is a pleasure to see the traitor caught at last. Damn you, Garen! So, are you going to come quietly, or do I have to take you by force? Ark, why can't we fight them? Lan, these people are innocent. They're just doing their jobs. I don't want to take any more unnecessary lives. We'll figure something out. Let's just give in for now. Besides, if Merces does appear soon, the generals can see him for themselves. And hopefully they'll be able to handle him. Well, do you wish to go down eating steel? It's okay. We give up. We'll come quietly. Good job, Arcanius. The Emperor will be proud of you. How long has it been since we've been here? 3 days? 4? Every moment could be the time Merces takes yet another life, and Liana is lost. Escape is impossible. The monsters that patrol this place, and the other inmates, long since turned insane, make every trip out of our cell a nightmare. At least I'll be executed soon. Once I'm dead, maybe at last I can find peace. Ark and Alexis haven't spoken a word to each other. I must admit, I feel strange in Ark's presence. I'm still not sure what to think about asking for help from the being who is ultimately responsible for these dark days. Ark himself seems oddly quiet. I gather he's ashamed of his past. He seems eager to redeem himself. Maybe if he does undo what he did, maybe we could trust him again. Then again, maybe Castoth was right. Ark is trouble, there's no doubt about that. It's because of him I may never see Liana again. Lan, hey Lan, we're here to get you out. Thyrra, what are you doing here? Are you crazy? It's Merces. He's in the castle. He's in the throne room right now, cornered by the guards. No. Thyrra, what happened? Don't tell me. My parents they're dead. Now Merces is threatening to cut through the entire castle unless he is allowed to speak to you. He must be after Ark and the sword. Speak to me? He wants to make the trade-off here? Princess Thyrra told me that the assassin wishes to make a deal with you. We freed Martyn and he told us of the situation and the plan you have made. Merces said you have 20 minutes to get to the throne room. If you take too long, he's gone. That bastard. He just slew King Zepha in cold blood. I can't let him escape. It's my duty as knight to bring him to justice. Alas, we shall need to hurry. But what about you? You're a royal knight. What prompted you to help us all of a sudden? You're Ark, right? Martyn told us about you. I'm not quite sure if I believe that you are truly what he says you are, but he said you're our only hope right now. I know Martyn well enough to trust his judgment for the time being. Besides, as a knight, my duty is to avenge the death of my king, and the only way I'm going to get close to Merces is if I bring you to him. Ark, is it true what Martyn said, that you're the cause of all this chaos? Thyrra, I still haven't figured out what to think of it myself, but I know deep down inside it must be true. I can't believe I did such vile things to the people of Legionwood. I don't know what to tell you. I understand that you might blame me for what has happened. It just might deserve it. What's done is done, and it cannot be undone. But we need you now to help us stop anything more from happening. Believe me, I intend to put this right. We'd better hurry. We only have 20 minutes to reach the throne room before Merces leaves. Fuck this time limit shit. Oh, before I forget, Martyn's told me to give you this. He says it'll help us defeat Merces. Tactician Tome? This is a book describing many different tactical formations for battle. Since we'll be traveling in a large group, we'll need to adjust our battle formations regularly. Sadly, it's not quite as refined as Nocturne Rebirth's formation system. Okay, I understand. Let's go. Can I save? You can only have 4 active party members. In order to adjust which party members you want to use in a fight, you need to use the Tactician Tome. They don't level up, which is fucking stupid. Seriously. You expect me to actually rotate everyone constantly? Fucking shit, man. It's not always possible. Damn, this is pretty annoying. At least everyone has their stuff still. I'll worry about Xanthus later. Damn, I have to hurry. This damn time limit. I don't know which way to go. I'm just gonna run from as many battles as possible, damn it. This is fucking ridiculous. Oh, crashed! I asked Cog Key. Okay, that's important. Damn, I don't want to fight anything right now. Get a second for just add one of the... Okay, I'm just gonna cheat for the answer because I don't have enough fucking time to solve it. I need to grab items until I'm good to go. Give me all of them at once, seriously. I don't like these time... Everything kind of works against me with these time limits. Okay, AoE spam. I'll use potions when I can. Oh, fuck. What the it takes down even when I'm in the freaking menu. Ugh. I feel really rushed here. Fucking kill them all. You don't deserve to live for stalling me during a time limit segment. Fuck. I'm just gonna spam AoE until I win. Glad they gave us all these AoE skills, because we kind of need them if we want to get out of here in a timely manner. Okay, this way leads back. Let's just try to continue here. Ugh. I don't want to fight you guys. Barbarian Axe. Okay. I'll have to cheat for this one. The fuck? Why is there a little guy? No, fuck grudge holders. They are dangerous. They are also very tanky. So even if I kill them before they kill me, it's just not worth it, man. Yeah, how can you miss with lightning? Hurry up and AoE these bastards to death. Peptides. We're just gonna be... Peptides run through our veins at this point. Damn. Arctic badge. Another clue. Exactly half of that, respectively. Okay. Hopefully you saw these clues and can piece together. Fuck! Really? Oh man, this game is fucking insane. Why don't you have crumble, damn it? Give me quick linking. We need to hurry through this. Damn it. Fuck. Can they? Oh, why doesn't this have any cooldown? Seriously. I may have to restart the entire dungeon because of this fucking grudge holder. Unless I... Okay, never mind. I can just flee after the first... in the next turn. Okay, that works. Man. Where's the door? I don't have time for you peoples. I need to hurry. Gate's locked. Damn, I forgot. The gate is rigged to lock behind anyone who enters the area to prevent escapes. Only guards know the code. We can figure out the code somehow? Oh shoot. Okay, it worked. Let's hurry out of here. Get out of my way, monsters. I don't have time to level grind with you. I probably missed a few chests down here, but oh well. Let's go. Okay. Well, at least the timer disappeared. Sharpen. No, before we do that, we want to clear out the enemies first. Otherwise, they're just gonna... they might stack status effects on us. Even if it means... Okay, quick linking. You can buff, but everyone else needs to AoE the shit out of everything. Okay. No, that's out of the way. Okay, you sharpen. You can tri-spell like... No, tri-spell is too inefficient. Fuck that. We don't have a time limit anymore. So let's just do something... I won't even know. Wind Bolt? You look kind of Earth-type-ish to me. Well, I'm just guessing. Owie. Attack up. Hey, that did pretty good damage, but I'm not sure if he's actually weak to it or I'm just way too strong that it doesn't even matter. Somersault throw. I don't know if that'll be any good. Let's see. I hope you're not immune to Earth or anything. MP loss? Damn! I didn't think they could do that. Okay, he's vulnerable to that, so that's a good sign. Seriously, MP loss, fucking hell. V-shaped oh, wow. Please crush his power. Yes! Ow, my MP. Absorb MP from him. Double strike. Yeah, give me the MP. Did they take all his MP? I heard some enemy... in previous versions of the game, you actually could screw them over by taking all their MP. Okay, he's almost dead. Osmosis might actually make it easier to use Tri-Spell. Ha! 34 damage. Worthless. I think I really did take up all his MP. Otherwise, he would have used some kind of status effect spell on me. Hey, maybe we should try doing that to Merces. Just take out all his MP. Got him! Thyrra levels up. Shoulder pad obtained. What's the I remember this was a decent accessory, but I could have remembered wrong. Let's hurry and find Merces. I'm guessing Merces set this... I'm not sure. Oh, this one's better than Mithril. Nice. Who do I give it to? That's the question. Oh man, it's really good. Look at this huge boost. Let's give it to Alexis because her dual wielding will just make it even stronger. Can't go into the cage where the monster was at. Okay, let's just save and heal. Okay, I have the key, so I should be able to get some locked doors. Okay, I'm not sure I can save these people. They're probably some were probably correctly arrested, anyways. Why is this music so happy? Aren't you guys under attack or something? Shoulder pad. So, who else should I give this to? I could give it to her again, just to make her stupidly powerful. But I think I should give it to a mage type, just to balance things out, make them a little faster, maybe heal before the enemy can act and all that. Yeah. Oh yeah, I took a shoulder pad off of Xanthus, since I'm not using him in the party right now. All I need to do is find one more of these somehow. Maybe I can give Land one more Mithril Bracer to catch up with the others. Yeah. Pure stats. Princess Thyrra is underage, so the chief of the guard's Crope has become regent until she can rule. He will make sure we will prevail over those Charnian dogs who assassinated the king and queen. We don't have time to talk. You need to get to the throne room as soon as you can. I'll answer your questions later. Now go! There's no time limit anymore, but still. You managed to survive the maximum security area. I've never known of anybody to do that in my life. As a desert country, Hawkshire is often plagued by bandits. Most are just small time and are tossed into the cells just below here, but the especially diabolical prisoners are placed in the maximum security area. I shudder when I think of that place. The cells aren't locked, and the prisoners can walk around, but deadly monsters roam the place. Okay, nothing to help them survive. Heard this one. Miracle loot? What does that do? Doubles all our stats when used in battle. Yeah, sounds like something I want to save for the final boss. Well, I don't see any. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can do. I better go in. Guess I better go fight Merces now. Hopefully I'm prepared. What status effects will he use? What elements will he use? I don't know. Hold on, maybe instead of machete, I should put on... maybe I should try a status effect. Poison Dark. I hope I get a better poison item later. The shoulder pad should hopefully make up for her weaker weapon. Merces, we've come for you. So you're here. I was starting to worry you weren't going to show up. It'd be a shame if you didn't. I wouldn't want any harm to come to my young companion here after all. Take a look. Liana, Merces, if you touched her... Don't worry, she's fine. However, depending on your choices here today, that may yet change. Did you bring the sword, Lan? You of course remember that if you want her alive, you have to hand over the sword of Gaia to me. You've got another thing coming, Merces. Lan, don't give him that sword. But Liana, we didn't know he was going to bring her here. Her safety comes first. Think carefully about your decision, Lan. This doesn't change our plan at all. It only gives us more of a reason to kill him. We can still win if we work together. If we succeed, Lan, that girl's life can be saved, too. Do you really think she'd want you to save her life if it meant letting this bastard continue his vile deeds? We've got a duty to stop him while we have the chance. Oh, so you're intending to kill me, are you? I warn you, even if you do succeed, you'll never be able to fight against Castoth. Who said this? We plan to fight him? From what I'm aware, he'll reward us for bringing the sword of Gaia to him. He'll give us everything we need to stop him, and he won't even know it. Why are you telling him your plan? Oh, so you're going to try to swindle him, eh? It's a clever plan, but I'll never buy it. Maybe I should just kill you to save you the effort. Then come and get us, Merces. We are ready. So be it. Prepare yourself, then. I don't intend to go down easily. Though why you're choosing to throw your life away like this, I'll never know. Merces, before we fight, I just want to know. A few days ago, back at the shipwreck, why did you show me the vision of my parents? Was it just spite? How could you not expect me to come after you, having seen what you did to them? Your parents? Who were your parents? Oh yes, I can read in your mind. Don't flower yourself, boy. It may be annoying to me, but I wouldn't show you that vision just to provoke you. That wasn't my doing, unless... Damn, I've been double-crossed. If Castoth showed you that vision, that means... Hey, this contradicts something. Earlier, Merces already knew who Lan's parents were. And he mocked him about it. So, why is he acting like this is news? Damn it. I think the author just wanted to rewrite some parts of the plot, but didn't do it to every event properly. Castoth was the one who showed me the vision? Why? He actually wants me to kill you? He must believe that I've outlived my utility. Not to worry, though. If I kill you and bring him the sword, I'll prove I'm still useful. Let's settle this once for all, Lan. A fight to the death. The winner takes all. The loser, well, you get the picture. Give me everything you've got. Merces attacks! Quick linking. Sharpen. Quick linking. I can't believe we got our buffs off before he did anything. Well, except for maybe... Oh, wow. What's he doing? Is he defending this turn? No, he just did a normal attack for some reason. Power Crush, since he seems to use a lot of physicals. I may have to throw a few revives because of his instant death skill. Does not have too much hit points. But that's only the... but only for now. That was not very effective. Damn, he has high evasion. But I managed to get his attack down. A little late, though. Yeah, let's just... I don't know, hit him with Shock Bolt. Whoops, wrong person. Damn it. His attack was too low for it to be of any effect, huh? Hey, you're looking a bit worn there, Lan. Are you ready to give up? I'm sure you can come with me now. I'm sure if you come with me now, Castoth will grant you a relatively painless death. Of course, I'll have to spend some time alone with Liana first. What do you say? That's fucked up, man. Whoa, easy there, Lan. Wouldn't want to get yourself hurt. Remember what happened last time you tried that on me? Never ever mention Liana again. I'll make sure I got you myself for that remark. Lan, stay focused. He's just trying to bait you into making a wrong move so he can get you off guard. It's almost dead. Okay. Shock bolt. Double strike. Wind bolt. I'll get you, Merces. You're going to pay for what you've done. I must say, you're putting up quite a fight. I can't quite keep up with you. Perhaps I might just have to show you a few new tricks I've learned. From Castoth himself, no less. Merces, what are you doing? He's transformed! Such power! How are we going to beat him now? Aha! You fools will tremble before me! That sword is mine! Die! So Castoth bestowed some of his power upon Merces. Don't worry though, everything has a weak point somewhere. I'm gonna have to reapply that debuff, aren't I? Power Crush. Maybe he's weak. If he's a demon, maybe I can use light on him. Damn it, I don't have light on... I highly doubt I'll be able to drain all his SP at my current level. I couldn't poison him. But he can poison me. Oh, hey, Crumble does great damage. He's already almost dead. Hey, Trispell did pretty good too. He must have been weak to one of the three main elements. I forgot to summon Fenrir, but he's not much help anyways. Even if I leveled him up, he'd still be doing pretty shit damage. We killed Merces, we did it! Serves him right. Legionwood will be better off without a bastard like him. We put a stop to his crusade of terror. But we still need to kill his master somehow. There's still more we need to do. Castoth's still out there. This isn't over, but we've made a start. We've saved Liana. Liana, we're safe. I've gotten you back at last. We've won. What's this? Why'd she teleport away? No, what happened? Where'd she go? Looks like that Merces was crafty to the last breath. He didn't have any intention of letting you leave here with Liana at all. He wanted some kind of insurance, in case you tried to double-cross him, I'd wager. How can this be? She was just there. Why can't I see her? Merces was an accomplished magician, Lan, much like myself. He was using the power Castoth gave him to create an illusion. Good thing we didn't give him the sword just yet. Liana still isn't safe. She's still Castoth's prisoner, and if we want her back, we're going to have to go and get her ourselves. And this is truly where our quest begins. Many are dead, and war is about to engulf the planet. Liana is still in danger. We're still a long way from the end of this, but at least we've come a long way already. Today, we brought justice to one of Castoth's most deadly servants. There's still hope. Royal Tomb. I still can't quite believe he's gone. Lady Thyrra, how are you feeling? I thought avenging him would... No, it doesn't make a difference. My father didn't deserve to die. There's a huge hole in my heart which I can still feel. I can't afford to stop and mourn though. The people of Hawkshire and elsewhere are at risk. We have to keep going. I know this too, but it's up to us alone. Regent Croft wants to go to war with Charn. Why? Doesn't he know that Merces is with the cult of Castoth? Thyrra, the Earth sent me to come and find you. Martyn's decided we should leave for Castoth's catacombs as soon as we can. I thought he might say that. He's right though. We have to make it seem to Castoth as if we're on his side. He He might suspect something if we don't show up and he doesn't hear from Merces. It is a shame, though. I know keeping our plan secret is the only way to proceed, but the regent ruling in Zepha's stead doesn't know any better than to go to war with Charn as a result. There will be many deaths that could have been avoided. I know, but we would ruin everything if we told him. This is just another reminder that we need to end all of this as quick as we can. And why does he want to go to war with Charn? I thought they were blaming this on Treble to begin with. What? How do you feel, Lan? Liana's still in Castoth's grasp. Could it be the regent is a secret member of the cult? Maybe that's why. After all, we did see that one NPC in on that island who was a secret cultist. How do you feel, Lan? Liana's still in Castoth's grasp. Well, I'm still worrying about her and hope she's okay, but that alone won't help anyone. Everyone's in danger now, not just her. She wouldn't want me to just drop everything for her and ignore the situation at hand. I want to go to Castoth's lair and get our plan underway. For her and everyone else, it's the best thing we can do. Anyway, what about the Trevelyan generals? After Merces attacked the castle, surely they can't still suspect Ark. They left the castle before Merces showed up. We're the only ones who spoke to him, and everyone else around here just thinks he's an agent from Charn. Once it becomes known that Ark's escaped, they'll be right after him again. Damn, so we still have to keep one step ahead of the Trevelyans too. This should be fun. Let's go and see the others. We need to run over some final touches in our plan before we leave. I have been studying the relic Merces had. With it, I have determined the follower base to be hidden in Demonhold Keep, on an island just south of Hawkshire. It used to be the site of Hawkshire's capital before the Great War, and nobody has set foot within it for centuries. It's a perfect hiding place. It was hard to convince Crowfey, but I managed to get the Navy to loan you a ship. You've got to get the Sword of Ark as soon as possible so we can stop this mess. Well, that all seems to be in order, but there's just one thing that's bothering me. It seems that Castoth was manipulating land to destroy Merces from the start. Even Merces realized it too, in the end. Why? Did Castoth decide Merces was no longer of any use to him? That is rather strange. To me, it sounds as if Castoth had planned this for quite some time. He must have been looking to replace Merces with land. After all, anyone who unsealed the Sword of Gaia would be a powerful servant to have. Perhaps it was all a plan to just coax Lan over to his side? Hang on a minute, coax me over to his side? He sure goes about it in a strange way. What about Liana? I believe Liana's kidnapping was intended to give Lan yet another reason to make close contact with Castoth, but why? It's certainly strange. I thought maybe at first it was because Lan was close to Ark, but then why not just target Ark himself while he was still unaware of his true identity? He wants Lan, that's the only explanation. Anyway, we can't do much to work it out right now. Right, in any case, this simplifies our plan a bit. Castoth's already expecting us to have killed Merces, so we won't need to make up some tricky story anymore. If he's waiting for Lan to show up anyway, it'll be a lot easier to gain his trust. Well, you seem to have it all worked out then. You'd best leave right away before Crowfey changes his mind about the ship. Just be careful. Castoth has been causing trouble for thousands of years. I don't think we can truly fathom how his mind works. Your ship is docked outside the city. Good luck. World map. We're going to war soon. Crowfey's authority is absolute until Thyrra can take the throne. Your only chance now is to continue with the plan and try to gain Castoth's trust. Sail south of here and you'll find the island where he supposedly hides. That assassin, he moved as like he was to win, and somehow we were unable to even raise our swords. Yes. Why are they all pointing the same way? And you must be Crowfey? Until the rightful queen is old enough to assume her position upon the throne, I must take into my own hands the government of this fine sovereign and make sure neither the Trevelyans nor the treacherous Charnians are able to topple it. You are totally a cultist, aren't you? We better kill him because he overheard our conversation. Technology Artificer Bane. His hand rebuilt the nation of Hawkshire from the ruins of the precursor world. King Hephaestus II of Hawkshire. May the glorious land of Hawkshire forever remain true to his legacy. Queen Sophia of Hawkshire. Her beauty and compassion will forever live on Hawkshire's people. King Zephyr of Hawkshire. On the 12th day of Brajir in the year 2736, a Charnian assassin took his life, and with it, the spirit of our kingdom. King Beerus of Hawkshire, one of the heroes who brought the Great War to its end. King Hephaestus of Hawkshire beheaded 10 wives during his reign. Cassandra of Hawkshire established long-awaited trade routes to Travel. Sounds... I can't remember which king it was. King Henry? Who had a bunch of wives and killed them and stuff. Okay, nothing from you. I'm guessing there's no more new dialogue. Maybe the people outside will have new dialogue. Since we were busy with the Trevelyan trader, Charn decided to act and try to force us into their war. Well, we'll be joining in, but not on their side. We've declared war on Charn. Oh no. Need to return to Charn in order to deliver that sapphire, huh? What the? Xanthus, are you sure this is what you want? Where we're going is dangerous, and Hawkshire needs you to defend it. Lan, you cannot sway my resolve. I failed Hawkshire. I need to redeem myself by destroying this evil myself. I'll not fail Thyrra as I did Zepha. It was the inaction of simply guarding the castle that dulled my senses. I need to take action now and make sure my duty is fulfilled. Xanthus, I don't blame you for what happened. The way Merces orchestrated this by framing Leonarch, he knew he'd have your guard down when he struck. If anything, blame my father's stubbornness, refusing to listen to the truth. With his blindness to the facts, not much could have been done. But it's my fault I did not use the initiative I am supposed to possess. Despite his assurances that you had simply been hoodwinked by fugitives, I still wondered whether we should be taking your claim seriously. Never once did I defy your father's orders to keep you locked in your bedroom, apparently safe from harm. If only I had the gall to assert myself. I'm supposed to be vigilant, an elite knight. When Merces killed the king of Charn, I too felt somehow that I was responsible. Orc told me that it's no use dwelling on what happened in the past. The only thing to do is to try to prevent things going wrong again. You shouldn't feel so hard on yourself. We're dealing with true evil here. And that is exactly what I seek to do, Lan. The only way I'll find solace with what has happened is if I join you and ensure the safety of my kingdom and of my monarch myself. I'm sure of this. To leave Hawkshire now, in this time of need, feels like a daunting prospect. But just as Ark and Alexis have turned their backs to their country for the greater good, so shall I do this so as well. I just realized we have two people from each country in our party. Your words remind me of how I myself feel. I agree with you, Xanthus. It will be an honor to have you serve me, as you did my father. What do you think, Lan? I'll gladly echo those sentiments. As long as you're sure this is what you truly want to do, we'll happily fight alongside you to destroy Castoth once and for all. Still, he's level 23, so I'm not going to have him in the party until everyone else catches up. I'm going to, unlike my previous playthrough, I'm going to rotate. Aren't you going to say anything about your dead king? At least the people of Charn cared enough to mention it. Huh. Anyone? Oh, you acknowledged it. You're good. I heard that Princess Thyrra was overcome by the shock of losing her parents. My friend who works at the castle swears she lies in her chamber in a coma, being cared for by some old scholar. About that. Gosh, it's so bleeding hot. You think it rained while we all mourn the deaths of our leaders, but the heat continues unabated. Hey there, prospective customers. How does this deal strike your fancy? Today I'm teaching the folks the dual-wielding tech. What's even more exciting is that I'm doing this wonderful service and giving people this fantastic ability for absolutely no charge. Dual-wielding, eh? So. Return anytime. Okay, I need to... Before I do that, let's go Should I give it to my mages too? If I do, I can give them an extra magic boosting weapon. I don't know. I can teach Liana even though she's not in the party? Weird. Anyway, dual wielding will help immensely. It's a shame I can't switch back to normal shields, though. Second Claymore. Well, now we can use the ship properly. Unlike back in that one town where I could accidentally activate it. Sadly, the deep blue water is impossible to pass right now. Alright, I cannot cross green forests for some reason. Really weird. Oh no, can I even get over there? I probably have to go around. See, there's a big door here that I cannot go through yet. What places can I visit? It's probably going to be a bunch of side quests opened up. Holy water. 1. Cures coma and restores to 100%. It's a big stone slab blocking any entry. Another stone slab. Seriously, why does this keep happening? Hope none of these places are important for any side quests. I want to do that one. I think there's a side quest that has a bit of a time limit, so I'm kind of worried. I can visit this place whenever I want, but I have to go through the forest side. That dock doesn't actually work. I checked it before. Alright, back in Charn. I need to go. I need to go to the castle real quick. Save in case anyone still wants to kill me. Anything new in the skill shop? Probably not. Yeah, nothing really new, but Crumble is I might want to have. I may want to go back into that island town and get the dark elemental spell for Thyrra. I don't know why it wouldn't just happen in later shops. Seriously, what's with that game design? Still prepping for war. I still can't go over it. I don't even know what the assassin looks like. Only some of the guards in my murder glimpsed him in the battlements. I was too distraught to look. The arrow that killed my father grazed the neck of another man too. A guard captain who was discussing something with my father at the time. He was a good friend of mine, but he'd been missing all that day. I hope the Trevelyan bastard who did this suffers what is his due. Wait a minute, the guard captain? That's the one who was helping us before. Legend has it that in ancient times, centuries before the Great War, a raid on the Trevelyan palace yielded within its spoils 2 stone statues, which were used to decorate the Emperor's chamber. Both were supposedly brought here, though after the Great War, the king gave one as a peace offering to the nation of Hawkshire, and only one remains in Charn, the statue that stands before the pool. Let's see if the sapphire from the statue in Ascog Castle will fit. It fits! How something fell out of the hidden compartment on the statue? Golden image! The heck? Image half. What the? Where's the quest journal? Terribly sorry, can't let anyone through. Yep, this whole place is pretty much on lockdown. We're spending over our time studying text and battle tactics for the attack on Treble and Hawkshire. Please, leave us be. Oh shoot, did I forget to grab this chest last time? Yeah, it wasn't important, just Deluge Tome. Uh-oh. Shit. Shit. Get out of my way, don't trap me. Yeah, not much to do in this town. Okay, now I'm south of these plains from before. Soliton Plains. We can go through here now, I guess. That'll should make it slightly easier to get back to the first town. An outpost? What the heck? The land is Trevelyan territory. We had to come and annex this outpost so that we could monitor the mountains and protect the Soliton Pass, an easy way into Charn. We took this outpost from the Trevelyans after a small battle. From here we can monitor the entrance to the mountains, but we don't dare move any further yet. Those mountains are crawling with Trevelyans. Until we know more about the terrain, any army we sent in would be dead meat. Can't let you enter. Soldiers inside near to rest in case there's an attack. Mithril sword. Whoa, this is nice. This will come in handy. Hey, we can't let you go any further. The Trevelyan archers hiding in the cliffs ahead will shoot anything that moves. I was gonna go wake your friend up over there, but yeah, I guess I better not get too close. Wonder if I'll ever be able to go to Treble. Probably not. And also, why why isn't our ship being intercepted by their own maritime forces? That's weird. I thought everything would be on lockdown during the war. Ships blockading everything. Here's an area I couldn't access before. Halo charm. The heck is that? Is this even listed here? Maybe it's a head armor. Shoot. Oh, here it is. Protects against coma one time when used in battle. So it's like an auto revive. Oh, hey, here's one I narrowly missed. Hannelore. Okay, I'm pretty far north now. Let's see, there's a really snowy place here. I'm not sure I'm even supposed to be here yet. Cache of Spices. Really hope I don't break the game by going here really early, but should be fine, right? There's a town here. What the heck? Snowed Cottage. Bjorn's rare weaponry, selling what no smith may ever craft upon a forge. How expensive is your shit? You notice the trapdoor above the ladder leading into the room up beyond is shut tight and locked. Okay. Hello, travelers. I see you found my little winter hideaway. I make and sell enchanted weaponry here. The spells and potions I use here can only be bound to steel with the power of permafrost. Plus, I live here where the ice is easy to gather. What do you sell? It depends. I sell things that are hard to find. Do you teach text? I sure do. I've got some very hard to find scrolls which I'd be happy to let you look at. Oh. Whoa. Move positive effects, huh? Ignoring defense. What the? Why is this so powerful? Hypothetical hit. I've seen this before. I want to give this to my physical attackers. Oh man, I'm running out of money already. Rage. Yikes. Should I do it? I can't believe it. So much powerful stuff. Too expensive. What about weapons? Is this supposed to be a secret shop that you weren't intended to find? Oh, I see elemental stuff. Blind Strike and Mute Strike. I think Mute would be really convenient against certain enemies with their magic. But Blind is also pretty good. Quick Strike and Sleep Strike. Hypno Wire. Is it one-handed? I don't really want elemental type weapons because those could screw me over if the enemy absorbs them or resists them. I'd rather go with status type ones. Okay, what about this section of land? What does this get me? Land. We shouldn't just wander off into the snowlands without a guide. We'll get lost and freeze to death. Damn it. Okay, anything else I can do around here? Probably not. Maybe something important will be found here later. Look at that huge wall. Huh. There's a village over there. But I'm not sure I can get to it very easily with all these mountains. There's Charn Castle. And some kind of canyon. Volcano. I see something. Angel's Tear. Okay, where am I looking at now? There's a ship blocking. There's two ships blocking my way. Is this the Arcanist Tower? And what's with this cave? Gaia's Cavern. I think I have to go here later, but what about this tower? Arcanist Tower. I wonder if I'm even ready for that place yet. Let's just fight a quick random encounter and find out. Depending on how tough the enemy is, I may just try to wait until the last minute when I'm more prepared. Oh yeah, these guys are really... these guys are a bit too strong for me. I don't like this. They might be good for good leveling if I really feel like it. Okay, if I can stun at least one of them, that will help a little bit. Hey, I actually killed them pretty easily. But I only got... Okay, Ghost Cap. That's actually a good piece of equipment, I think. Yes. But, should I go here yet? Maybe I should do that for the next video? What exactly is this place? Port Makir. Is it a town? The pirate wars were fought in the sea near Hawkshire 10 years ago. I know that the conflict only lasted for 3 months, but there were casualties, both amongst the pirate forces and the Trevelyan and Hawkish navies. I hope this current pirate activity doesn't end up souring like that. The pirates were commanded by their captain, known simply as Brem during the Pirate Wars. I know that he was killed by some Trevelyan swordsmen, though. Someone else must have revived the pirate gang and rebuilt its fleet. Heh. I'm glad with all of the pirate attacks, at least this grog has managed to survive. The pubs in Makir will never run dry. There aren't as many goods in storage this month. The pirate attacks are starting to cost us profits. Damn it, the pirate attacks have been on the increase lately. It's getting harder and harder to devise new shipping routes to avoid the scurvy bastards. I thought they'd been wiped out with Captain Brem in the Pirate Wars 10 years ago. I can't do anything about you yet, can I? Unless it's listed in the quest journal that I can now go fight the pirates. No, I guess not, but I can still... The Arcanist Tower is available as a quest. Alright, what about a suspicious-looking mountain? I can't do anything here either. Makir is ruled by a council of ministers, not a monarchy. The head of the council is the prime minister. He is the one who decides which matters the council will vote on, and ultimately handles all matters of the state. I'm so terribly sorry, but I cannot let you pass. The prime minister has dispatched a contingent of soldiers to search for a group of missing hikers. They are merely the latest in a string of disappearances in this area, and the Prime Minister is taking action. I cannot allow anyone to interfere right now. Thanks for tuning into this Let's Play of Legionwood Tale of the Two Swords. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.